I'm sure if I sit on the fence, then you're going to ask me for my actual answer.
And Chelsea hit the front.
This virtual Q&A with Frank Lampard is the launch of the second season of the Hyundai FC programme, and it welcomes a new cohort of 11 grassroots football clubs to the scheme. Shall we get into it? I hope you enjoy it. We're going to take you through an evening to celebrate all things Chelsea, Hyundai, grassroots football, and most importantly, you guys. Here he is, the man himself. It's Mr. Frank Lampard. We have some brilliant questions from 11 people that have just messaged in, and they're actually going to come on and ask you them directly. Katie is from Walsall Lionesses. It's the under-13 girls team. She's here now. Over to you, Katie.
Hi. If you had to choose, would you rather be the manager of Chelsea or still be playing for Chelsea?
Yeah, it's a tough question. But what I will say is that I played for a long time, and I was very happy to finish that. I've given everything I could in my playing career, and I actually enjoy the responsibility of being a manager even more. I kind of get a better feeling when we win, even more than I did as a player. The answer is I'm happy being a manager now. I had a great time playing, but manager is the answer.
Welcome, Lexi. Over to you.
Well, my nan don't like Chelsea. What advice would you give her to change her opinion?
And who did she support? Tell me.
Man U.
Well, if you go on the last result that we both had, she should probably choose us. But more important than that, you should tell your nan that we're very nice. We're really nice people behind the scenes.
Sound all right, Lexi? Do you think she'll believe him?
No.
If that's your nan next year, Lexi, you should get her to get on camera.
Now, Chaz is part of the under-13 boys team in Ramsgate FC. Chaz, over to you.
Hello, Frank. What is your match day ritual?
Yeah, okay. Well, I tend to wake up in the morning. I like to go in the gym. I like to either go running or I go in the gym because I find that really good for my head. And after that, a lot of it really is kind of resting and preparing myself. So I spend quite a lot of time on my own just trying to make sure I'm ready to speak to the players and get the right message. And then, yeah, it's game on.
Over to you, Corey.
Hi Frank, my question to you is who is the toughest player you've played with and also against?
I tend to name two on both parts of that question, and the two that I name when I say against is Xavi and Iniesta at Barcelona. So they were the two midfield players. They were great players. They were kind of not the biggest and quite slight, and it just shows you it doesn't matter. Sometimes your build, people think you have to be huge to be a football player. You don't. And then when I talk about players I play with, I literally cannot split John Terry and Didier Drogba. So those two were such huge figures at Chelsea that I was very fortunate to play with, and I can't split them. So there's my answer, both of them.
Thank you.
Ellie, over to you.
Hi, so what's your favourite moment playing for Chelsea?
I was lucky to have lots of good moments playing for Chelsea, but there's one outstanding moment, and it's winning the Champions League, which we did in 2012. And when it was the most brilliant feeling to be part of a group that wins something like that and to be part of a club that has such a huge amount of fans around the world. So that was clearly my biggest moment, because it felt at that point that we were like the best team in the world or in Europe for a moment, and that's something pretty special.
What's your question to Frank?
Hi, my question is Messi or Ronaldo?
This is the horrible question. I'm sure if I sit on the fence, then you're going to ask me for my actual answer. I'm going to go on Messi on pure natural talent, but what Ronaldo has done has been absolutely incredible.
Poppy, who's your favourite?
Messi.
There you go, Poppy.
And I wonder what you were thinking of the direction of Chelsea FC women's team and how big they're getting, how well they're doing.
Chelsea pushing that, bringing in players, having role models for young girls to look up to, are now very visible to them, and fans are going to watch games. And it's absolutely getting the respect that it deserves, and the women that play it deserve. They'll have huge encouragement from me on that one.
Oliver, over to you.
Up the Chelsea.
Yeah.
My question is, what was the best advice you were given as a player?
The advice my dad always gave me was to, was a really simple one, which was to have a really good work ethic. There's a simple answer for you, really.
Thank you, Frank. Best of luck, Chelsea.
Where do you think Chelsea are going to finish this season?
I reckon about top of the league, has to say.
Over to you, Joshua.
Hi, Frank. Hi, Laura. My question for you is, if you had to pick a 7-a-side team from all the players you've played against in your career, who would you pick and why?
I'm going to take a drink. So I'll go through it. It's Neuer, Rio, St. Gerrard, Zidane, Ronaldinho, Messi and Ronaldo.
You right with that, Joshua?
Yeah, that is a sick team, to be fair.
Now, guys, we'll take two quick pictures. One of them is a happy smiley one. So 3, 2, 1, smile. And the next one is a silly one. So you can pull any face that you like. I'll go first, and then we'll do it 3, 2, 1.
Same as you.
That's the better one, isn't it? Excellent. Guys, thank you so much. Your questions were fabulous. And Frank, thank you so much for your time as well.